What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. I'm here at the studio. Got yet another different setup here. Let me just rearrange a couple things here. But I got this different setup. I wanted to try something different for this live stream and to do something live, do an activity. And I also wanted to play with a couple different setup options that I have here at the studio. So I've got the backdrop set up behind me. I just am testing out some of these hue lights. The color is slightly off just because the sun is out a little bit later today. It's gonna be out a lot later, so I got some sunlight coming through the window, so it's a little bit orangey. But today I'm going to be putting together a Lego model. It was actually something that I just stumbled across online. I didn't actually know that they made an Audi Lego model, but when I was a kid, I used to play with Legos a lot. I used to love doing these things, but I used to actually diligently copy follow the instructions for these. But I'm gonna try something a little bit different today. But what I have here is a Lego set that I haven't opened yet. It is this Speed Champions Audi Quattro, S1, I believe. Haven't opened this, ordered it directly from Lego. I stumbled upon it online through just a retweet from the Audi account, I believe. And I saw it, I was like, oh wow, that's super cool. And I haven't built a Lego model in a while, so I thought this would be a pretty cool thing to try out on a live stream. And if there's anyone out there that has any questions for me, I'm going to kind of just use this as office hours. You are literally invited into my office, and if anybody comes in and has any questions for me, anything design related, I'd be happy to answer that if anybody comes through and wants to ask me some questions. Hopefully the questions won't depend on me having a computer, because I don't have my computer directly in front of me. I'm going to be working through this Lego thing. But if you have questions that I could answer, just from my experience and my knowledge off the top of my head, I'd be happy to answer it if anybody were to jump in on this live stream. Just a reminder, if you enjoy this video or you enjoy watching me do stuff, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I want to mix up some of the kind of lecture style teaching videos with, just watching me do stuff types of videos. So I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to show off a couple of my other angles. So if you take a look at this, I have a camera right above me, and you'll get kind of a somewhat overhead look of me trying to navigate this thing. But I believe for the first 30 minutes, I'm going to actually try assembling this thing just by looking at the photo in the front, and then there's actually a couple photos on the back. So I want to try assembling this for the first 30 minutes without using the instructions, if there are instructions included in this. I thought it was going to be hard to do the inside, but it looks like there's a picture here of the inside of the model, so it looks like I might be able to do that. But I'll try and assemble as much as I can without looking at the instruction manual, and then maybe 30 minutes in, just to kind of keep this thing moving along, I'll whip out the instruction guide if I'm kind of stuck and I don't know where to put things. So that's going to be the challenge for the first half hour. I'll be trying to put this together without the instruction manual, just by looking at the various pictures on the box here. So let's jump right into it. So I have this split screen, so you could look at me, and then you might be able to also look at this. We'll just see where the right positioning here is, so I don't kind of go out of view. I think periodically I'll switch back and forth between the overhead view and then the up front view. But we'll be putting this thing together. As you can see, there's a little bit of a color difference between the views just because of the little bit of sunlight, because the sun is still out at 8 o'clock here in New York. But yeah, let's jump right into this thing and open up this bad boy. Let's just go into this above view first. Let's see. Let us open this. I don't want to destroy the box because I'm going to be using it. It's probably going to be the hardest part. Alright. So this is a 200, I believe 250. Whoops, there's another piece in there. This is a 250 piece one, so it should more or less be pretty quick. No, I don't know what is an easy or hard Lego thing to put together. How many pieces? So looks like there is some stickers in here that's kind of stuck. So we've got all the stickers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put the stickers on in this. I think I'm just going to assemble the Lego thing, and then if I'm like over an hour, then I might not put the stickers onto it. But there we go. We've got 2 bags of Lego pieces. Normally what I like to do is just open everything up. And just spread out the pieces kind of. So when I was a kid, I had like a big bucket of Legos, and I'd buy some of the sets with the instructions in it. I'd always buy the car ones, which were fun. But more or less, I just have a bucket of Legos and just like create pretty much anything I wanted out of it. I used to like make helicopters a lot of the time, and smash them up into pieces. But let's see here. Let's get all the pieces out on the table. It's gonna be a little, might have to resort to the instruction manual quicker than later. It looks like there's a lot of tiny pieces here. But let's just spread out all of these pieces on the table. I think if I were a kid, this would be my dream, which is to build Legos live on camera. It'd be fun. Looks like we got Jess out there. How are you doing, Jess? You're gonna watch me struggle opening these bags. The hardest part of this build is gonna be opening up all these bags. Alright, got all the pieces out of the bag. Let's get all these plastic things out of the way. I'll just leave the sticker piece here. How are we doing out there? Looks like these are some wheel parts. So I think I wonder where I should start off here. Getting performance anxiety opening these things. So we got the wheel here. Alright, let's just kind of move this here. So if you're just joining in, I'm going to try putting this together without the instruction manual for the first 30 minutes, and if I'm enjoying it or hitting a groove, I'll continue doing it, but I want to keep this thing moving. So trying to figure out where I want to start. Let's start with the big pieces, kind of at the front of this car, I guess. Let's see what let's kind of want to start with the front of this car, because it looks like that's where the obvious pieces are going to be. Like this hood looks like a big piece. It looks like it already has the sticker on it. It's pretty good. Let's get the fenders too. So those look like some pretty unique pieces. I feel like this is like putting together a puzzle. You gotta seek out the pieces first. Let's set aside the Lego man here. So what I've got going on here is I've got the Lego guy over here. Just separate those out. Trying to find the hood of this car. We got some wheel wells here. That was very easy to find. Okay. Let's see here. Got the window. Okay, pretty obvious piece. Is my head blocking the way? Maybe I should. Let's move this up here. I don't want my head to block the building process. Here we are. Okay, we got the fenders, we got the hood. Let's take a look at this again. I feel like there's a lot of pressure here. Just gotta have fun. Where are these fenders? So Jess, you asked a question here. I see it. I see the question. Can you hear me too? Is this, so I have my microphone like kind of out, but I tried to up the volume so I could kind of not have it in the view here. but hopefully you could still hear me. And you had asked me, do you think your childhood Lego habit contributed to your puzzle solving addiction or vice versa? So I think I am just naturally interested in solving things. I just love solving things. So when I found Legos, it just was a match made in heaven that like I just like I don't know if it's as much as solving problems as it is liking to build things. I would like to say that I just like making things. So I'd say I'm more of a maker than a puzzle solver, if that answers your question. But I just love making things. And when I discovered Legos and I realized that, you know, with any combination of Legos, you could pretty much make anything, that's when I realized that I loved it. I'm having trouble finding these, like, if you could see, I'm like trying to look for this piece. It looks like it's two yellow pieces together. But this front one has like a little bit of a angle to it. There we go. I think I found it. I thought this whole thing was like one piece at first, but apparently it's two. It looks like it's a combination. It's a combination of these two yellow pieces that I'm pointing at right here. It took me a while to just find that. Here's the other guy. So it looks like we're going to have something going on like this. So design question from Jess as well. How did I know that I like graphic design? I like looking at beautiful things. So I don't know how, like, maybe it's just because I'm like so I haven't made things in like the later part of my career, and I've kind of just like hired people or found designers or hired designers in my like last 2 or 3 years that I haven't really made anything. And I feel like I kind of like curating, or I like identifying good design, or kind of like mentoring designers versus like the actual process of designing. But when I started designing, I was just on the computer all the time, and I liked using Photoshop. And I liked, you know, I saw a lot of stuff online and I tried replicating it. And I kind of thought that, like, I just enjoyed trying to I see cool things, then make cool things. And I guess it was when I was in, like, high school that I realized that I really enjoyed that. So this is going to be pretty tough. I'm trying to figure out. So this is the top of the wheel well. Looks like there's some pieces on top of it. Now, I don't want to get this wrong. This might be a lot harder just to look at the outside. Maybe I could cheat a little bit and look inside, but I'm just going to, let's just put stuff here. Let's just start laying out the car like this from the pieces I could visually see. So it's going to go like this. There's like these little pieces which might be this, but I might be nervous that they might go across underneath the hood to connect it. Does the hood actually... No, the hood is... Okay, I think I know what's going on here, so let me put this down. So the hood either goes on like this, but it looks like there's another layer, a very thin layer. This might be a lot harder than I thought. So it looks like there's a layer underneath. Or actually this is actually... Okay. This is fine. So I think it goes on like this. But there's going to be some sort of brick. I don't know if it's going to go across, but let's troubleshoot this. So there's going to be a little thin block here. I don't know if it's one of these pieces or... Oh, no. No, there's definitely a piece. So this sits up top here. Okay. Do we want to take a guess? When did I decide to make design a career choice? I guess it was, I tried to go back, so to kind of tell my story of becoming a designer. I know, actually, so it's definitely not, it goes up like this. Okay. Conundrum. I think I figured it out. Okay, so let me put this together, even though I'm going to have to slide a piece underneath it. Let me focus for a bit. We have this piece. Okay, next thing that I'm going to try and do is figure out what this sideways piece is. I might end up going to the, I'm afraid I'm going to end up going to the instruction manual. It's so early. Looks like it goes like that. Where's the other piece? Do you hear me whispering as I mutter to myself? Okay, it looks like this. So these are gonna go here. This looks like a good lead of where to go. Okay. So I decided to make design a career when I actually got a job in design. So I was a designer working for like a small SEO startup back in like 2008 before the housing crisis. And when the housing crisis hit, I lost my job as a designer for a very small startup. It was only like 5 people large. And I decided to go back to school because I went to school for math and physics, and I was like, I kind of diverted to become a designer because I had just, got hired by one of the people I was freelancing for when they decided to start a company. But when the housing crisis hit and I lost my job, I tried to go back to school because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to, become a designer or become like a mathematician or physicist. So what ended up happening was, I went back to school, realized I did not want to become a physicist or mathematician just because I was like out of school for almost 2 years, and I tried to go back and it just wasn't fun. I realized I didn't enjoy school. So I put my portfolio together and I started applying to a bunch of jobs, and I was kind of like, seeing if there was still a career for me in design after I had gotten laid off. And luckily I had got hired by one of the people who are still my friends to this day, Robin, at Foot Locker, had hired me just based off of my portfolio. And once I got a legit full-time job, not like a job working from home, it was a job that was actually in the city, and I had an office to go to. That's when I was like, all right, I think this is my career now. So that's kind of when I officially, even though I had a design job before that moment, that's when I officially decided that maybe I'm officially a designer now. So yeah, okay. So what I basically got is these pieces which go up here somewhere. Yeah, I think it lines up actually to the outside of this. That looks about right. This piece is actually wrong. I just realized that this is inside out. Okay, so these go here, but I don't know. So the inside is going to be interesting. I could actually see a little bit. So I'm just going to be working off of what I could see from the outside. So now I'm working on this part over here. It might be hard to not be able to see what's all the inner workings that's connecting all this stuff, but we could take some guesses when we get there. This is kind of the equivalent of like, when you put a puzzle together and you like look for the corners first and you put the border of the puzzle together. That's kind of what this process is right now. Keep an eye, we're already 20 minutes in. I might be resorting to the instruction manual a lot sooner. Okay. Let's just take a look here. I'm gonna try and find these pieces, which looks pretty simple. Looking for, yes, this looks about right. And these like little round pieces go here. Okay, we're onto something here. Okay, so we got the, oh, we need another piece. Another flat piece, here we go. I think some of this is also going to come down to like a process of elimination. So these are going to go on top. Hopefully you can still see what's going on here. I have these like, this is good. So these like little orange lights go underneath these curved, ooh, don't want to lose a piece. Okay, got that going on. Let's see, we've got a black piece here, and then these, which are a little mysterious. I'm gonna have to start taking some guesses about what's going on. So we have this. Let's take a look at this. So this is gonna go over here. Okay. I'm gonna look for this front light. Is that one piece, or is that? Is that one piece? I think that's one piece. Yes, it's this guy. Now what is that backing piece? It looks like it's three things. Can we get hints? Okay, it looks like there's three pieces back here. Looking around here. Looks like there's three pieces back there. I think it's these guys. Process of elimination. I think it's gonna be these. So I think it goes like that. Alright, this is gonna be it's gonna be a wild guess, and I might be totally wrong about this. But I think this goes here. Oh, I kind of flung my pieces off around here. Here we are. Okay, let's put this together. I think these three pieces go down here. That seems right. No? Why does it look like it comes out a little bit? It might not be the right thing. Maybe they're... Oh, that... No, they're these pieces, because I need to connect that. Dummy. That's incorrect. I need like a buzzer that tells me I'm wrong. It's definitely these pieces. How silly of me. It's definitely these, because I need... See, I need these... Oh, that's not right. I need these angled pieces to put this in front. There we go. Alright. Making progress. Then we need these lights. I do whisper to myself all the time. When I'm at my computer and nobody's around, I just mutter things. And I think it's fun to watch me mutter to myself as I try to work my way through this thing. Okay, so this looks like the front of the car. Now, I want to know what what's this little white piece? Can't see behind my microphone, but I'm pointing at. I'm trying to figure out what that piece is. I think something. Wait a second. It's gonna be. What is going on? This is gonna be a wild guess right here, but no, this is definitely not it. How do we get Is there like a triple angle? No. Okay, so we got a couple things going on here. Got this. We got the wheel wells. All right, we are almost at 8:30, and I feel like I'm confused about the inner workings of this thing. Let me just try and put the outside together, and then we'll open up the instructions afterwards. So we got on the back here these Quattro, 3 of them happening. Happen on both sides. Then we got these guys, which I had set aside. Where did I put those? These guys. And they have this attached to them towards this side. Alex says, some of the things can be observed forever. One of them is watching other people work. I enjoy watching other people work. It's pretty fun. Sometimes this is the type of thing that I would watch someone do on Twitch. I think what's more funny, the people that do successfully on Twitch are the people who are like really funny when they make commentary as they're like working through something. I don't know if I have that, but I don't know. I guess I could be funny. I wonder if these pieces are up here. Alright, I'm kind of going into guessing territory now, but I think what happens here, I've got something like this. Can you see that, or is my head in the way? Do you see the box in my view here? So I'm basically putting... So we've got the car here. Let me just clear this out. Basically, this is like the equivalent of the edge pieces of the puzzle. looks like we've got this going on here. Microphone is blocking the box. Let's move that closer to my face. Or maybe I'll just hold the box over here. But I'm left-handed. Okay, I think this is good. All right, this might be better. So, I'm pretty much figuring out this. I think the roof is an obvious big piece as well. So I'm guessing, I mean, this is pretty obvious that this big bottom piece is the base. I would guess that, can we see, get a hint here? Also got this thing. This connects actually. Let's find this piece. So I'm looking at this. Where are you? This guy, yes. So you connect to here. Oh, it's like, it doesn't actually clip on. That doesn't help me. I want pieces that snap together. Now, is it really that long? I don't think so. Or maybe it is. So this goes here. Let's move these over. And this goes here. This is the base. I think we've got some good stuff happening here. So we got this. I want to know, I don't want to start taking guesses until I absolutely need to. So it looks like this piece is one entire piece. And I think so, they have this piece together here. Okay. So this is one long yellow piece. I think this is going to be this guy. Here we go. What's up, Doza? I see you. Don't worry, this is going to go a while. I haven't really made that much progress. I think I might be here until 1 a.m. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be here until 1 a.m. So that looks like that. Let's start putting these guys in. Got one really long, flat, white piece. This guy probably goes back there. We've got these vents. Oh, wow. I think what would be good is to, these are window pieces. All right. This is getting interesting. These are the doors. This goes below here. This goes below here. So I think I want to put all the like stuff that I can see, and then maybe the rest of it is going to be a process of elimination. Let's try that. I want to keep going with this. I'm like very curious to try and put this thing together without using the instruction manual. This is like a good little challenge. Looking for the other one of this. There we go. Got the window. Let's make some space here. It's gonna be like really hard to figure out the inside of this thing though. It's maybe near impossible. But what's funny is you could actually see on this piece that this connects to the front. Wow, how does that stay on? So if you got this yellow piece with then these other stuff connected to it that way, How does it stay on the car? Let's do that. Where's those pieces? Yellow. Where's that? These little yellow pieces. Is it this? It's this. Aha. Okay. Okay. Figured something out here. So this is the inside. This gave me some good hints here. You'd think that this goes like that. You'd think that this piece, I might have something here. Got something here. Pretty sure this is what's happening. Where's the other guy? Where are you? Here you are. That looks right. And then these guys probably connect. Yeah, okay. Onto something. So that looks like the correct configuration. Do it without the picture on the box. That would be almost impossible. Just make it. Just get a box of Legos and make this model. I always wonder who comes up with these, like, because some of these are like not standard Lego pieces that I wonder if they had to like create custom ones just for these guys. But it looks like we got this cockpit. So he's sitting in there. There's some stuff happening right behind him that I don't know. I don't know. So how far does... So this is clearly goes up here, but not all the way up to the steering wheel. Okay. There's another piece here. That's probably... I want to say this is going to be a guess. I want to say something like this happens. That's a total guess. Because I'm looking here. Oh, hold on. So it looks like... Got this. That looks right. I don't know about these. I don't know about these like corner pieces. I just guessed on that. I don't like guessing. When I play Sudoku, I need to be 100% sure that a number goes in a box before I write it in. Can't take guesses. In the back, there's the black piece. This is good. I'm actually... Yeah, that's great. Okay. Let's see if the back gives me some clues. So it looks like these fenders... Which part of the fender? Goes like this. Okay, I need both hands. So it looks like... Okay, I got it. It's not these pieces. Looks like this just connects to the base like that. Is that correct? But these kiss. Yeah. I wish that was more flush. It looks like that's correct. And then we got these, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. Is that? No, this is to be taller. It's not you. Why is that? It's not these pieces? Really? How is it not this piece? Oh wait, there's another picture here. Oh. There's another, it is that piece, but there's another thing that goes underneath it. But I think that goes across. Okay. I feel like it's this guy. It goes all the way across like this. Right? Right. I'm totally missing some pieces underneath here, but I'm gonna keep going until I'm like completely stumped and I have to throw in the towel. I don't have a towel here that I could throw, but all right, we got this. I believe so. This, like, I don't know if this is the right thing. Should I do split screen? Do you guys want to see my face? See, I'm like looking at my thing here. I've got the yellowish. It's just my camera that's yellowish, huh? Let's see. Okay, let's get back on this focus. Let's just take some guesses here. So we got, it's a sticker that goes on top of that, but I guess it's just a flat. What color? Is that a black piece, I guess? Microphone is blocking my face. I'll move over this way more. There we go. So the stickers are going to go on top of this. This is going to go on top here, but I'm missing a... Okay. This thing... There might be another crossbar. I don't have another long piece like that, unless it's like this. That doesn't seem right. But doesn't seem right. But this is definitely gonna like go over here, right? This is a given. These guys, I should have put these guys on a long time ago. Okay, so we've got this. Let's go back to the top. Yeah. All right, so there's a like little tiny piece that goes here. Just don't know what it is. It's definitely not a flat piece because I need to connect something on top of it. Is there another long? Don't tell me it's like. Oh no, this is the roof. It's definitely the roof. Diversion. Oh, I think I know. I think I know now. Process of elimination, because there's only one of these pieces. But then what would go here if it's not that? This is the piece in question. See, so there's a bunch of these, but they're not as long as this piece. Does anybody have any other questions that are maybe not design related that you could throw my way? This is an interesting piece too. This looks like the axles for the car. Yeah, yes. I am trying to build it. I'm trying to go as far as I can without opening the instruction manual. That is the challenge. So I'm trying to do the equivalent right now of putting the border of it together. And I'm making some progress, but I'm taking some guesses that are maybe ill-advised. I think this is... Where am I going wrong here? So let me recap. So this is where I put this piece together here. Put this on top. This lines up correctly. So I'm pretty sure this is correct. But what goes on this front part? So if you could see this, I'm like focused down here. I'm like, there's a little white piece that goes underneath here that I'm trying to figure out. And all of these pieces are sixers, but this piece that I have here is an eighter. But it seems like there's only one of these. So I'm trying to figure this out. So if this goes up here, there's clearly some process of elimination here. I think we'll get some clues. They might be these. It might be... No, it's not this. Or what if it's just... They're just throwing me for a loop and it's literally just this? But why would it not help support the... Why would it not help support the trunk of the car? And then the other question is, so these pieces go horizontal, so they need to connect here somehow. This needs to connect with like an angled piece somehow. So, okay, I think I have some leads here. I have some leads. So you're gonna go here, but you need to get connected with a angled piece, which is like something like this. Let's look for some. What are the right angle? What are the right angle pieces? We've got these. It might be this. No. How? All right, this might be I might be fishing down the wrong. Okay, I might be stuck. Now the guess is, so I have this like, oh, I hate this. No, I think if I had vodka, I wouldn't even be this far if I had vodka. But what we have here, see this like really, really tiny thing? I'm not convinced that it goes here. Why not? Why am I not? It might be, no, it's definitely not this. Why am I not convinced? So then this might actually be this. Okay. So these are the only angled pieces, so I am almost convinced that you go here. No, because then, damn it. It's not it. Oh, I see. I see. I found it. I didn't find that piece, but I found how this goes sideways. You go here. Okay. You probably can't see this, but okay. I'm gonna start singing. There's the other one. Is this getting painful yet? I should be in the instructions right now, but I'm gonna end up being here. All right. Once it hits, I think if it hits 9 o'clock, I'm gonna go to the instructions, no matter what. But I think I did pretty well here. I've got like this skeleton of a car. I'm pretty sure this goes up here. So like, it's pretty good, right? I mean, oh no. Nope. Nope. All right. It was a good thing I did this. I noticed something. I noticed something. The window goes... Okay, never mind. No, I'm still good. The window just doesn't connect where I just tried to connect it. It connects one back. So the steering wheel doesn't actually go here. It connects back here. Really? Does the window go that low? The window does go that low. The window goes down here. Look at this guy in here. He's so happy. So happy sitting in this seat of the car. This is right. Maybe it's not. Alright, we are going to go to the instructions in 4 minutes. So you don't have to watch me struggle. And then I'm going to figure out what that piece is. And I'm going to see how correct I am. I could have made more progress on the back of this car. But I didn't. Are we ready? So that looks right. There's no driver's assistant, but I have 2 visors for the helmet, apparently. Alright, we're doing it. Because I'm like so curious about this. We're gonna go to the instruction manual. Or maybe there's like a picture that I could look at. Ah. Wow. Wow. Okay. We're opening the instructions. Let's start following the instructions and see how far I went. This might end up becoming very quick. So we got this. I did not even touch this at all. So I didn't even touch this piece because you can't really see it in the pictures. I'm gonna do this. This looks like the little floorboards of the car. It looks like it goes on top like that. I probably should have knew that. But anyway. This actually brings me some nostalgia because I used to just follow the instructions for any of the Lego sets that I bought. And oddly enough, like the instruction manuals, like looking at all these designs here, this is like oddly satisfying. It's kind of like the beauty of IKEA instructions. They're just like so clearly marked that, like, you know, even kids could follow this. But isn't this beautiful? Like when you look at these instructions, that it, like, a kid could follow this and build something. Alright, it's enough romanticizing about that. Looks like this is gonna go pretty quick. Now, what is that piece? Oh, okay. We got. This is a gray piece. It goes underneath. It's got this piece here. So that's pretty much the first page. Let's move this out of the way. Alright, we're going on to the second page now. Got some axles. What? Wow. Okay, so we got, I would have never figured this stuff out. We've got an angled piece. Whoops. Where are you? Where's this L-shaped piece? Where'd you go? Don't tell me I lost it. You gotta be here somewhere. Where's this L-shaped piece? Oh, I think it's a light gray. I was looking for a black piece, but it looks like it's a light gray piece. There we go. Yeah, maybe trying to put this together without the instructions is ambitious, very ambitious. Did I put this on right? Yeah, it's gotta be like that. There's no other way you could get put on. Okay, got that together. Now, this piece. Gray. It's hard to tell the black between the black and the dark gray. So this is gray, but you know. Okay. These two guys on. This is. And I love Lego. It's so satisfying when these things just click in. Put this in the front. There we go. Got that together. Now we plop on the front part. I feel like I could have guessed that. No. Nope, I wouldn't have been able to. Okay, now we got these circular guys. Oh, this is gonna be so satisfying. I'm gonna like, so when I complete this thing, I'm gonna just like play around with it live for like a good 20 minutes. Okay, we're on to the next page. Whoa. Aha! So let's just see. So we might be already. That goes on top. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's like the big piece that I did without the instructions. Alright, did that. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, I missed one here. So these two I did not do. Huh. So what I missed was that is this the front? I think this is the front. Okay, let's back up. Crap. Back up. Remove that. This goes in the front. And then this goes on. Great. Okay. And then this piece goes on top. Okay. Great. Okay, we got these on. This guy goes like so. Okay. And then we get another one. Where are you? There it is. Does anybody have any other questions for me as I diligently put together this with the instructions now that I kind of know what I'm doing? Let's put these two on top with Am I into driving games? Of course I'm into driving games. What was the last driving game that I played? What am I playing right now? I mean, I used to play... So, I was hardcore into Gran Turismo, so I played every single Gran Turismo from 1 to 5, and then for some reason I stopped. I used to do like all those. I used to do like the 24-hour races. I would literally play the video game for like 24 hours straight and do the 24-hour Le Mans. That was really fun. I played Forza, like the first or second one, but it just felt like, Gran Turismo was the OG, was the true OG game. So, yeah, I do play driving games. There was one game a long time ago on PS1. I think it was called Rallycross. That was like one of the first games that I was like racing games that I like ever played on a gaming console. Well, not ever, because I played like F-Zero on Super Nintendo. But like when I first got a PS1, the first game that I got I think it was called Rallycross, and I played that game so much. Steering wheel. So I got the Logitech steering wheel. I think when I got I think it was like Gran Turismo 3, and I just couldn't do it. Like, the thing that I don't like about it, so it was the Logitech force feedback wheel, and I guess for me, racing doesn't feel the same unless you feel the G-forces in the car, because there's so much of racing that's just feeling the car. And yeah, it was I couldn't do it. It just didn't feel... I was terrible with it. It didn't feel right. So I used the remote control just because I was all about getting the achievements, and yeah, I don't know, I just couldn't use the steering wheel. Track days? I don't think I have. Is that an online thing? I think I did one track day on Gran Turismo 5, but people online, when you play online, some people are just way too good that it's disheartening when you try it out. So I try it out and I just see how fast people are, and I'm nowhere even close to that, and then I just get bummed out and don't want to do it. I'm trying to find these did I put them somewhere? Where are you? Where did I put those pieces? Alright, so I have these two. I'm looking for those L pieces that I was playing around with before. Did I mess up? Oh, did I? Oh, they're here. They're these pieces. Are there more of them? Alright, I messed up. This was an incorrect move. Everybody take a shot. No, I haven't taken a car to a track because I haven't had a car that I was willing to thrash. I don't think I would I'd be scared. I'm so protective of my, I don't let anybody drive my car. I would be I would not even trust myself to... I'd be too scared to crash my car to ever go fast on a track. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm super into cars, but yeah, I probably wouldn't race a car on the track because first off, I'd be I'd feel really wasteful because I know how expensive tires are, just even buying them at Costco, and you get one tire for free. so expensive. So like, I think the thing that would be going through my mind if I took my car to the track is, damn, I'm just like destroying these tires and I'm gonna have to spend $600 on new tires. Okay, we got that together. Yeah, these pieces I never would have figured out. This would have stumped me. We're on page 13, guys. Page 13. Whoa, what just happened here? Oh, okay. I just felt like that went from 0 to 100 real quick. Where's... Okay. There was a continuation in this. There we go. Making some progress here. Is this microphone in the way for people? I don't think I'm helping by putting it there. Yeah, there we go. Let's put it out of the way. Can you still hear me from here? I think the thing too is like with I think it's not just racing, but it's with other games. Like even when you play like Overwatch, for example, or like Counter-Strike, your talent is kind of limited to the computer you could afford. So I guess, you know, racing cars is a more exaggerated example of that. But if you have the money to spend on a fast car, then of course you're going to be the fastest because you have the money. Same thing with video games too. If you like play Counter-Strike, you're not going to be able to compete with the best of the best if you can't afford a super fast, powerful computer and also have the best internet connection. So yeah, because I played Counter-Strike and I knew what it was like to play with so much lag that, yeah, it was just painful. Okay, so they're telling me to connect this, but I feel like I'm screwing myself over because I already... Where's that connecting? Oh, I totally have this backwards. Huh. Oh man, this is not good. Oh, there we go. No. Yeah, well, you know, if you like take your car to the track as well, what am I doing here? Oh, so if you take your car to the track as well, like, you know, some people also put race gas, and race gas is expensive. It's like $10 a gallon or something. A lot of money is involved. So when I used to play hockey, and definitely didn't make a difference, but I bought like $300 hockey sticks, and in some cases, let me take this off. In some cases, you know, I'd go out, I'd buy the $300 hockey sticks, and then the first game I use them, I use it on, it breaks. And that was the worst. That was like so heartbreaking when my $300 hockey stick would break the first game that I used it. Yeah, is this where this went? So I kind of messed up. Maybe it was a bad move to is this right? I'm gonna destroy my hard work here. Because I think my lead threw me off. Okay, let's go all the way back. Let's take this all off. So we did this. I missed this step here. How did I miss this? Wait a second. Let's go back. Go back. So I did this. Put this here. Yes. I had to wheel these guys in. Okay, did that. Oh, then they wanted me to put this on top. Is there a front and back? No, it's quite symmetrical. Beautiful. Put this guy on. Okay, we're back on track again. And then we put the wheel wells on top. Okay. Oh, didn't put this on. I'm like really excited for the finished product here. Okay, let's go back. I was doing this. Okay, I did this already. Now they want me to attach this. Oh, this is the rear end of the car. There we go. Ah, I figured it. That's the mystery solved. It is this piece. But this is the back of the car. I assume it's the same for the front. It was these tiny pieces. And then we are going to use this. Fits nicely back here. It's great. Gray piece. Nice. It's looking good. Interesting. Okay, so we have these corner pieces. Oh, that's satisfying. Looking mighty fine. And these go the opposite way. Is that true? Yes. These guys go the opposite way. All right, there we go. I hate these little pieces. They're like, why? Come on. They're the worst. Like, if I had a bucket of Legos, these like tiny pieces would be lost. I never used them. I tried to stick to the big chunky blocks when I built stuff. I don't like the little intricate pieces. Do I have, like, I used to really like these. Like, this was the essential elementary building block of every Lego thing that I made. It was a bunch of these 4 blocks, and a bunch of these. These were the essentials, if there were essentials. But I hate these like really tiny pieces. It's kind of like, you know, forcing something to work that probably shouldn't. Like, why? So if you're gonna, like, why? Like, why does this, yeah, I don't know. So you're just gonna connect these two pieces. Like, why wasn't this just a piece by itself? Why did I need to do that? See, like this little piece and this like curved piece. Why didn't they just make this one whole piece together already? So yeah, I totally assume that this is going to go to 2 hours. I mean, like normal office hours. You know, I always imagined myself being a professor at a university and having my own office. And, you know, I teach classes, but then, you know, my office hours would be in my office, door wide open. I could imagine myself sitting in there putting some Legos together, waiting for some students to come together and come into my room and ask me some questions about what was taught in class. But that's kind of what I'm treating this like. I'm just sitting here putting some Legos together and waiting for some people to come into my office to ask me some questions. Yeah, my mic is too low. I agree. My microphone's pretty far away from my face. I also mumble a lot. But if I put my microphone closer to my face, I assume I'd be a lot louder. And I was having mic issues in the previous live stream, so I think in my last few live streams, my last as required live stream, I was like, an issue came up with my audio interface connecting to my computer, and I was like last minute scrambling to fix it, so I wasn't able to test the volume, and it was pretty low. I think it should be better now because I just moved the microphone closer to my mouth, so this should actually be a lot better versus when it was like pretty far away. But I'm trying to figure out the audio. I'm not really an audio person. I'm more like video, so I do want to get better at figuring out the audio stuff. I don't know. I would like to answer anything. I would love, because, you know, my expertise is in design. I'd imagine people, you know, maybe if you're a designer and you are working in a job and you're like encountering some difficulties in the workplace or navigating getting your, you know, design approved through the ranks of whoever it is you have to report to, like some advice on that. I'd assume some people would have questions about. So, oh, I already did this. The other piece of it is... But yeah, that's kind of... I mean, that's an example. I don't know. I like being asked questions on the fly. Alright, it looks like I use these pieces. I'm hoping that this somehow comes back together. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. Where are you? Where's this piece? These like little right angle pieces. These guys, this is what I was looking for. Oh, other way. So I've got some of these things that I've already put together. looking for, I had it. Okay, this was here. And then, where's the other? Here we go. There you are. Then where's the right angle? Other guy. Here it is. Nice. Okay. This goes into the front of the vehicle. Like so. Alright. Nice. Okay. Alright, we got this together. Man, I hate these pieces. I hate these pieces. So pointless. Hate is a strong word. Yeah, I really don't like these, like, tiny pieces. So it was, when I was like trying to figure this out without the instructions, it was these pieces were just the little single pieces. They didn't like extend back into the vehicle. Oh, yeah, my head is blocking. I'll try to lean back a little bit. Okay, we got this. Okay. Alright, we're cruising now. What? Okay, got it. Okay. All looks good. Aha. Is that right? Oh no. Really? Oh. Missed the step. Okay, so this piece that I was trying to figure out right here, it is the piece that I hate. It's the piece that I hate. And the right angle piece are these. I should have known. But I wouldn't have known, so I would have never have gotten the like little gray pieces that were completely hidden underneath here, so that was not gonna happen for me. But I tried. Gave it a try. And so I hate this shit too. So I put the right, let me remove this to show you what I don't like. So we have this right angle block, and then they're gonna make me literally, so this right angle block, this like tiny piece, They're just gonna make me put it in there just so it like sticks out a little bit. I don't know, it's hard to show unless I like play it back and zoom in on that piece, but I really don't like that. So they make me add that little tiny piece just so this is flush together. Not a fan of that. Not a good, I guess when you're like trying to make an actual thing with Legos, you got to do these like little things just to get like the details correct, but it's just a little rant. Okay, I'm confused now. Okay, I got it. I figured. All right. I think I put this piece together right. Yes, I did. It's this piece. There we go. That's how that happens. So we got that front on. Is this the clear? Interesting. Lights, lights, lights. So we're putting these fog lamps on the front of the car. I've never seen these circular clear pieces with a flat end on it before. So when I had Legos, I put it together at first, with the instructions, and then I'd basically dismantle it because some Lego sets or some Lego things had like very specific pieces that I could, take off of it and use for whatever own creation that I had in my head. So normally when I was a kid, these Legos would only last, I'd put it together using the instructions, but then I'd dismantle it for its pieces not too long after. I put those on already. Yeah, oh no, I didn't put these on yet. Okay, good. So that's how this all came together. It was literally, I was pretty much there. It was just this little piece, which was this little piece here, which was this thing. Annoying. Flip this guy over. Oh, exhaust tip. Nice. There's a piece here with an arm on it. It looks like a Lego hand. Where is that? I put it. So it was funny. I thought I put it with the Lego guy because I thought it was his hand, but it actually goes down here. Or not. Oh wait, let me put the. Is that really needs to look? Okay. Oh, fascinating. Exhaust tip, nice. Okay. So we're on page 33. Whoa. Why did they show me the car? Tease. Alright, put the hood on already. Wait a second, there's something underneath. Oh. Piece is supposed to go there. Hood's on now. Whoa, that's not the right thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's weird. So, this is interesting. And then you're just gonna cover it up anyway. It's awkward. Yeah, I probably should have just went with the instructions to begin with. This is actually a lot more involved than I thought. I thought, 250 pieces, this would be pretty easy. There's actually a lot of pieces here. What am I doing? Where is this? Where are you? I'm missing a piece. Where is it? Where's this other piece? Oh no, there's only one of them. I thought there was two of them. There's only one of them. Let's put this, yeah. Well, I feel like these instructions are more or less the same as the instructions, the Legos with instructions that I used to follow when I was a kid. But I preferred, so my mom bought me like just a 5,000 piece bucket and you just like do whatever you want with them. Actually, at home I have, and I might do like another session, just like a freeform session, but at home I have a bucket literally of just Legos, just raw Legos with no instructions. They're not meant for anything. They're just meant for you to play around with. And like I just like playing with Legos, and I bought that a long time ago. And I also have the architecture set, which is also really fun. I think the architecture set, it comes with this booklet, and I think just the booklet alone, because it has like some architectural history and things like that, and like teaches you modular design. I think for that set, the book alone is worth it for that Lego architecture set. I highly recommend that. But I bought Legos to basically... Oh, I have this done right. I bought like freeform Legos just to kind of exercise my creative juices, but I haven't used it since buying it, so I don't know if it's actually been, a worthwhile investment. But yeah, that's kind of where my head was at when I bought those Legos. But I think while I prefer the freeform Legos, it's tough being creative about like knowing what you actually want to build. So when I was a kid, when I bought the freeform Legos, I would just keep building helicopters. I don't know what it was about Legos and making Lego helicopters. But I really loved like these pieces, and I'd make this like the landing things of the helicopter. There was when I think about that, I think like that was my favorite part about building Legos. Was building helicopters with them. So I actually had this piece correct, except for the little... When I built this without the instructions, I actually got this piece correct, except for this like extra additional layer on top of it. So I guess I didn't get it correct, but it was close. Okay, we got that on. What? Okay. But the thing I like about the instructions is that it's a way of mindlessly putting Legos together. That's what I like about this. That I'm just kind of doing instructions, like running my mind through a task, but whereas the freeform builds, it requires a lot more of your brain juices to first figure out what you actually want to build, and then like navigating your way and like looking for the pieces that will help you build what you have in your mind. But if I had a kid, I would like definitely buy them Legos. It exercises a part of your brain that needs to be exercised, especially when you're young. Can't find this piece. Is this another one of those one piece? No, two of them. I can't find this piece. Oh, it was right under my nose. Okay. Ooh, stick shifter. Yeah. Goes right in the middle. Alright, we're getting pretty close here. We got the stick shift and steering wheel. Yeah, I actually got that totally wrong. Oh, my microphone is blocking some of this building action here. Got the steering wheel in there and the stick shift. Okay. Interesting. This goes in the back. Oh, these are the seats. Duh. This is fun though. There's something therapeutic about this. You know, I never knew this. So this this one piece in the middle actually connects with the centerpiece of a... I didn't know that. Now I know. It could have unlocked so many possibilities. No, it couldn't have. Could not have possibly done anything for my builds as a little child. That looks like the emergency brake, right? That's what that piece is, the emergency brake. Did I miss something? No. Okay, we're gonna cover... Oh, okay. Wait a second. Wow. So, my little revelation is not actually the way it was supposed to go on. So my little revelation about that middle piece, it wasn't actually supposed to go on that way. But it's true for this 4-piece that went on top. Anyway, I'm not going to take that off. It's hard to pull out. That's what she said. Okay. That's inappropriate for office hours. Okay, we got these back pieces now. How would you feel if you had like an immature professor in school? Would it have been awesome or obnoxious? Okay. We're making progress. We're almost done here. I'm gonna go past 10 o'clock probably, because I want to play with this thing. Ah, man. It's gonna be fun. How many pages are there? Looks like there's 65. I'm up to page almost 50. I'm like 15 pages away. Actually, I think there's like 70. But there's only like 2 steps per page. I know what you're thinking. I probably should have went with the instructions to begin with. We're almost there. We're almost there, peeps. Actually, I'm like looking at some of these pieces, especially these like right angle pieces. I didn't have any of these right angle pieces as a little kid, but I always wished that I had them. Because I always built Legos in one direction, not like this right angle business. So these like right angle pieces are definitely pieces that I would like destroy this whole thing just so I could like use these to build other things. I'm so scared. Some of these pieces are like rolling around and I'm almost gonna lose some of them. Okay, we're getting pretty close. This is actually a hefty, look at this thing. I don't have autofocus on my overhead view. This is a pretty solid, like this is like a brick. I could throw this at someone. Not that I would do that. I felt like this could have been way, like this could have been an 8 block. Why? Just trying to get the piece count up. They're trying to make it exactly 250 pieces. I wonder if that's a thing, like trying to get the piece count up, like when you're writing an essay and you need to reach like 500 words. Yeah, I definitely should have just did the instructions. There's no way I would have gotten the like inside pieces holding everything together. I think I wanted to build airplanes, but wings just weren't, because I always, like I said, I don't have any left here to show you, but those like 8 thick blocks, you wouldn't craft a realistic wing with those really thick blocks. I would need like a lot of like long flat pieces like this to like make a true airplane wing. I wanted to build a lot of like flying things. I liked flying the, whoops, I put this in wrong. Where does this go? Oh, I like building flying things. Switch this. My mic is my mic blocking my face? Let's see this thing here. I guess my Lego blocks. Let's see. We got these pieces in. I put those in already. What is... Nice. Okay. Yes, I have a tattoo. You could see it there. Can't. Wow, I really have to like turn my arm. It's like mountains. Okay, we got those triangle pieces in. Alright, they just asked the instructions for the other side, which I already did. Yeah, I get to skip 2 pages ahead. Quattro. Front one, there we go. Coming together. Alright, this thing's starting to take shape. Not gonna do the sticker part yet. Let us do, where's that? Oh, okay, this is the piece that I had already done. But I pulled it apart to follow instructions, like did my head block that part? Okay, we've got the sides of the vehicle together. This is nice. It's like nice to have a Lego structure that has all flat outsides versus the ones I created that are all bare with these like notches on it. Alright, where is this? The spoiler. Up to the spoiler part. One, two, three. Oh, is this right? I'm supposed to be 4. I see. I messed this up. Take a shot. Almost there. Can't wait to play with this thing afterwards. All right. Spoilers together. Goes on. There we go. Spoilers on. I'm done. Look at that. Messed up another piece. Take another shot. Okay. Got that on. Alright, I already did that. This is just repeat. Okay, now we're onto the roof. Already put that onto the window. That's interesting. So this piece doesn't even connect onto anything. It just slides right on. Huh. It doesn't have any things to connect to. That's interesting. The roof could just fly right up. But I guess if you're playing with it, it's easy to just, pick it up, put the dude in, take him out, and then put the window back on. But it does not connect. It actually does not connect to anything. Interesting. Wheels. Yeah. I never had... Did I? No, I did. It's incorrect. I was going to say I never had wheel pieces. I wonder if I could get... I guess there's two different sets of hubcaps. Which hubcaps should I put on? Alright, while I'm putting this on, I'm going to take a poll. There's two different sets of hubcaps. If you could see them. We got an 8-spoke. Is this 8 spokes? Could I count? No, this is like 10. 3, 4, 5. So we got a 10-spoke wheel on the left side, and then we got the 5-spoke wheels on the right side. Which ones should I put on? It's a tough decision. Here they put the 5-spoke ones. I guess I should use the 5-spoke ones. I don't know, 10-spoke looks pretty cool. The picture has the 5-spoke wheels on. Should I be different? Okay. I'll put the 5-spoke wheels on because I think that's the actual... If you look at the actual Audi Quattro car, it's got the 5-spoke wheels, so let's do that. I wonder if these are easy to take off. There's our 4 wheels. Let's pop them on. Oh yeah, the wheels turn. Get to play with this. I wonder if I could like paint. Well, I guess no. The wheels. This is how the hubcaps actually look like on the actual car. Oh yeah! Oh, window. Whoa! Vroom vroom vroom! Yeah. That's it. What are all these other... There's a wrench here. There's... I guess all these are like extra pieces. But... Oh, I didn't put the guy together. Look at this. Oh, man. Look at this guy. He has like a... His mouth is like... Look at that hair. I want a Lego man that looks like me. There's a lot of extra pieces here. I have an extra stick shift. I guess the extra pieces will be good for my... Oh, you can't have the guy's hair with the helmet on. Look at that guy. Let's put him in the car. He could have a passenger. I don't have another Lego guy. Who's your... Who is your shotgun? I can't get him to sit down. He's got a big butt. There you go. He's in there. Oh no, but his hand... Oh, wait, I got this wrong. You're supposed to... They're telling you to remove the seat? So you have to remove the seat, and then the guy's butt sits in there. I tried to put him all the way in. No, but then this doesn't close. What's going on here? That doesn't make sense. You can't put the guy there and close the window. He's really got to sit down. But his hand kind of blocks the way. His hand prevents the... Alright. How do you get this? The guy is clearly sitting down. Alright. What's going on here? Let's figure this out. Alright, he could easily sit down. Push him in. But his hand prevents the... Let's raise his hand. So he's like waving out the window. Okay, there we go. So the guy is in there. I think we're complete. Let me put the seat in. The guy's hand prevents you from sliding this window in. Alright, he's just kind of stuck in there. There we go. Got some extra pieces here. And I gotta put all the stickers on, but I'll do that for another time. But it looks like that is the completed thing. I was looking at some pictures, and in some images the Audi doesn't have this fender, and it looks like that. So play around with it. I saw somebody like use this model and like replicated some historic photos of this actual car and actual scenes, and it was really, really cool. But yeah, it looks like we completed this guy. Put the stickers on later. But when I was a kid, This view right here. But when I was a kid, I used to like play around. Like these types of cars would just be all over my floor. This is pretty cool. I would have really enjoyed this as a kid. I would have played around with this thing. Just like, but yeah, that was pretty fun. It was pretty therapeutic to just put that together. I'm gonna put the stickers on afterwards, but this is a pretty fun build. I actually bought 2 of these, and I think I'm just gonna keep the other one boxed and unbuilt for the time being. But I really enjoyed doing this. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Ollie, Doza, Jess, of course. I think maybe if I do another one of these, it would probably be on Twitch. But I hope you enjoyed the video. It was fun to put this together. I'm going to actually take some photos of this thing and play around with it maybe. But thank you for tuning in. I'm going to be back live again next Tuesday, probably with another type of tutorial, explainer, lecture style video. If you enjoyed this, please like it. If you want me to do another one of these in the future, maybe I will buy another interesting Lego set, and I'll do it. Maybe I won't try and do the challenge of trying to put it together just with the picture on the outside. I'll go straight to the instructions. But yeah, comment if you want to see me do more of these, or maybe it's just something that I do on Twitch, because I think this feels more well suited for Twitch. Aside from that, I will see you in my next live stream next week, back here again, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until then, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.